And tonight, a special Monday edition of 48 Hours updates the disappearances of Tiffany Sessions. The disappearance of Tiffany Sessions, a story it's been covering for more than 5 years. The 20-year-old college student vanished more than a quarter century ago. The FBI says the search is the largest in Florida's history. And 48 Hours correspondent Tracy Smith shows us the long battle for justice.
She's a smart kid, she's resourceful, and if she's in trouble, she's going to be doing everything she can to get out of it.
For 25 years, Pat Sessions has been searching for his daughter, Tiffany.
I pushed and pushed so many people for so long that I don't know how long I'll do it.
It all began on February 9th, 1989, when Tiffany, a junior at the University of Florida, went out for her daily power walk and disappeared. Jim Eckert was one of the lead investigators in the case.
We didn't have a body. We didn't have a weapon. We didn't have a witness. This woman literally vanished off the face of the earth.
At the time, Sadie Darnell was just a young cop. Even though she was never actually assigned to the case, Sadie would mail and fax Pat words of encouragement.
September 15th, 1995. Patrick, I know this must be difficult for you to maintain a constant struggle for Tiffany's case.
I've always believed it can and will be solved. I have loyalty to you. The overall goal is for you to have Tiffany back.
Throughout the years, there were massive searches, false leads, a $250,000 reward, and several extortion attempts.
I knew that things were not looking good.
But Pat Sessions never gave up, and neither did Sadie Darnell. So in 2006, when Darnell was elected the first female sheriff in Alachua County, she set up a cold case unit and made solving the Tiffany Sessions case a priority.
You need to lift up every rock, peel back every layer.
She hired Detective Kevin Allen.
He's one of the best I've ever seen. In fact, I kept asking, where has he been all my career?
She told me very matter-of-factly, I want this case solved during my tenure here.
And Sheriff Darnell also told Detective Allen she wanted him to focus on one man, a convict by the name of Paul Rolls.
I'd been in that case for a couple of weeks. I'd never read the name, never heard the name.
Sheriff Darnell knew that Rolls, a psychopath, killed another young woman, Beth Foster, and her body was found just a mile from where Tiffany vanished.
She said, get down and talk to him. Talk to him right away. Time is of the essence.
And what Detective Allen discovered when he looked deeper into Paul Rolls changed the entire investigation.
I got chills when Kevin showed it to me.
What a tease. What was the address book? What was the address they found in that address book that's done?
There was actually a date in the middle of the address book, 2989, which was the very date that Tiffany disappeared, and next to that, the number 2. And detectives believe that she would have been the second victim, his number 2 victim.
So they think they've solved it.
They think they've solved it, yes. There are at least some answers, finally. And you've been on this case for a long time. 48 has been on this case for 5 years. And think about this, 25 years these parents have looked, and this sheriff has stayed with this case for all this time. Encouraging, Pat Sessions said when he felt like he couldn't go on anymore, it was Sheriff Darnell who would say, let's keep going, let's keep going. Wow, Tracy, thank you. Thank you. And you can see Tracy's full report, The Lost Daughter, that's tonight on a special Monday edition of 48 Hours. That's at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS.